Now, on the topic of small businesses, because, of course, tomorrow is Small Business Saturday, Julie Colan is founder and campaigner at Secret Whispers, and it's a Small Biz Sat 100, and she's been at the House of Lords yesterday. Well, firstly, Julie, congratulations. What is Small Biz Sat 100?
Oh, thank you very much for having me. So Small Biz Sat 100 is it was set up by Michelle Ovens, and it's to celebrate the small businesses in the UK. So at the House of Lords yesterday, where we were invited by Lord Young of Grafton, I was amongst the other 100 small businesses in the UK who were awarded this prestige award. So it was great to be acknowledged, and it's really to highlight just how important it is small businesses are for the UK economy, and to get people to think twice about, instead of just shopping online, about going out into your community and actually buying from the small independent retailers and putting the money back into the economy.
Julie, can you give us a bit of an idea for anyone that doesn't know, what is it that you actually do?
So I set up Secret Whispers just over a year ago. So I designed a 6-step pelvic floor exercise kit, which launched in July last year. And the response has been absolutely amazing. It's received a lot of awards. And and then the grand finale was yesterday, being invited to the House of Lords, which enabled me to meet lots of other businesses who I can collaborate with as well. So yes, it's all very exciting. Great to be recognised.
Well, congratulations. I want to ask you in a minute why you think you're in the top 100, but I must ask you about this thing that you do. So what prompted you to design it?
So it was January last year, and I had come across an article that had said, regardless of how great you may think your pelvic floor is, with the onset of perimenopause, which is really anywhere from 36 onwards, the likelihood of developing an issue, either a prolapse or incontinence or both, goes up by 50%. And I thought, no, I'm not having that. That's not happening. So I started looking for something suitable I could use, and I knew it had to be a weight device. And I could not find anything at all that was suitable, anything I'd want to purchase myself. So I sat down and I started to design what I would want. So after 7 months, I designed the product because I imagined it, the way I looked at it was, this was something that I could see on the shelf in John Lewis in the exercise department. So I designed it to be very elegant, discreet. And if you can visualize the weights, basically they're like, it's like a little weighted tampon which holds 2 separate weights. The box comes with 4 weights, which are all different weights. And every 2 weeks, you just change the weight combination. So in effect, every 2 weeks, you're gradually increasing the weight combination. So it's a safe process just to strengthen your pelvic floor. So then you follow the program, and after you've completed the 6 steps, you'll have an amazing pelvic floor. The results are absolutely fabulous. And then you just continue using the weights as you would do going to the gym. So effectively, it's just a workout for your pelvic floor, and you just keep it up as you go along. But the genius of using the actual weights is a lot of women think they're doing their Kegel exercises correctly, but they're actually pulling up everything but the correct pelvic floor muscles. So after using these weights, women find then exactly where their pelvic floor muscles are. So when they're not using the weights, they can then perform a correct pelvic floor exercise.
How can you tell that, because you just mentioned there how after this process you'd have a fab pelvic floor, but how can you tell that you've got a fab pelvic floor?
You can tell because most women, when they buy the weights, have actually waited until they've got an issue. So what I hear from women is, oh my word, I don't need pads anymore. Or I hear people say, I didn't even know there's such a product available. I thought it was normal to leak after having children. And this is the issue we have today, is it's being normalised by certain companies. And women don't understand that they actually can take back control. So just getting that information and that awareness and education out there is just the number one thing for me. And I've had women who were told that they needed surgery, and after following the programme, no longer need surgery, which is absolutely amazing when you hear that. But for me, these women then tell everybody they know, and then they tell everybody they know. So for me, it's reaching as many women as I can, because women should not feel that they are suffering in silence, because unfortunately it is a taboo subject, which I'm trying to break down the barriers with. But it's getting the information out there that you don't have to accept this. There is something you can do about it.
Well, Julie Colan, founder and campaigner of Secret Whispers, congratulations. What a fantastic idea. You are one of the Small Biz Sat 100.